Hello, and today we are going to take a look at Too Many Bones. This arrived today. It is a dice builder RPG, it says. Yeah, it's basically got lots and lots of dice rolling in there. Kind of a fantasy thing, little goblin-y creatures. This actually looks a bit like Bubbles from Trailer Park Boys to me. Anyway, it's a giant box. Oh man, let's flip it over and take a look at the back here. So, yeah, it's quite large. It is, well, 1 to 4 players. It can take a while, depending on what scenario you play. Let's open this up and see what we've got in here. Also, I don't know how this will fit on the shelf. It's bigger than any space that we have here, which might be a bit of a problem. There's nowhere to stick it, and the top of the shelves are actually kind of full. So, let's get the plastic off. And this is quite ridiculously heavy. Alright, so try to pull the top off of this. It's fairly hard to do so. Alright, and inside we have, hey, a game catalog. Neat. That is quite cool. I like these. Then we have our rule book right here. So the rule book is not too thick, not too bad. 21 pages. Actually, no more than that, 31 pages. One of the things with this game is that it is supposed to be fairly rules heavy, fairly complex. It's got quite nice original art looking on here. And a whole bunch of components, as you can tell from this right here. Lots of good pictures. I do like that in long rule books, if you include a lot of pictures. That kind of breaks it up instead of just walls of text. But this is supposed to be a fairly complex one. And then we have Too Many Dice, which a lot of people say should be the name of this game. We have a pile of dice right here. I'll just grab one of these. These are solid plastic dice. So our nice fake plastic dice. Let me just plop this back on. Beneath that is another dice tray holder, kajigger. And then more dice, and another tray, different colored dice, representing different abilities, health, and skills that each character can do, because I believe every character kind of gets their own little skill tree. And the bones of Too Many Bones. And that is used for opening chests. And we have, yet again, more dice and more dice. I'll just quickly open this one up and look. There is one counter. One little, little glass token here. That's kind of neat. And then more dice, more space for dice. We have cards. This is a nice little, it comes with like a deck holder, which is quite interesting. And if I just slide this open, go here, we have our cards. And if I open these up, we'll just take a quick peek at the quality of them. These are easy to open. They're actually fair. These are very thin. That is very surprising. These are really thin and will need to be sleeved 100% because they are way too thin, which surprised me with the quality of this game. And if you don't like spoilers, don't read this. This is one of the encounter cards. Lots of them. The backs have... Whoops. I'll try to flip it over without actually dropping it here. Again, you may not want to read if you don't like spoilers. So, there we go. And then there are some rewards. Gem. And some boosters for the characters. But these are really thin. They will need to be sleeved. Now, when they're sleeved, will they fit back into this deck? And I'm going to go out on a limb and say no, because it's already kind of full here. So that's one of my biggest gripes with games, is that if you're making a game and you've got an insert, sleeved cards, like leave space for that. And we have more cards in here. Another great looking container with more cards. It looks like they are item cards. I'm not going to open and go through everything because there's like a lot of this. It's too many. But when you make a nice insert like this, leave space for sleeved cards, or your insert gets thrown out into the pile of inserts I have in the corner. All right, below here, let me move these, are more stuff. Remove that from the top. We have our characters and their mats. We have Boomer and what Boomer can do here. Her stuff. Dice icon, a lot of stuff here. Actually, a lot of iconography. It's supposed to be, like I said, a fairly complex game. Let's just open this and take a look at one of them. So this is just a reference right here. And on the back, more stuff. This is also something, honestly, you'd want to sleeve. This is very thin, really thin, really thin. For player aids, I usually sleeve them in page protectors. These will need to be, actually, gotta say I'm a bit taken aback by this because this is a game that people said the quality was fantastic. Like, it has so many custom dice, neoprene mats, but it's pretty clear to see they skimped on card quality. It's very bad. Let's take a look at one of our mats. So right here we have Boomer. And so when you're playing it, you put your dice, health plus your bonus, dexterity and your bonus, attack and bonus, defense and bonus, and your different skill trees that you can unlock, which is pretty creative, pretty neat. And then patches beneath the Boomer. There you go. And I will put Boomer off to the side, and then you have health chits. These act for like your health and whatnot in encounters, because there is a battle board that people get laid out on. And yeah, like right here, some of those character type tokens. It's a little bit hard to see. And these are a bit hard to open. And like kind of an enemy right on there. And these are pretty heavy, pretty solid, and kind of hard to open. Let me see if there's one that would be a bit easier to quickly crack open here. There we go. Just get one out. They are, yeah, solid plastic. A couple of like peons here. Low level enemies. And on the back, it's got their, oops, sorry, I just bumped the camera. Right there, little rating of, or one level enemy. All right, and that's pretty much what you get with Too Many Bones. Actually, these are heavy, but again, they're plastic, not super great quality, I will say, because I use iron clays usually, so I'm used to that and handling those. But they are still pretty fine, pretty good. They have some weight to them. Anyway, that is a look at what's in the box with Too Many Bones. Thanks for tuning in. Take care out there. See y'all later.